Welcome back, dear children. We left in this slide. There's a wicked old man died in the mud, but the kind friend of the dog dwelt in peace and plenty. And both he and his wife lived to a green old age. This is the end of the lesson, dear. So, those who are kind and good, they love their pet, they all will be very good in their life. Those who are wicked, definitely they will not lead a comfortable life. They will not be happy and they will not make others also happy. They'll struggle for happiness. Okay, so who is the author there? William Elliot Griffiths. This is a Japanese tale. I hope the story will be very interesting for you. Okay, shall we move to the next year? Yes, fantastic. Now, comprehension check. Working with the text, answer the following question. Now it is time for you to answer all the questions, right? First question is, the old farmer is a kind person. What evidence of his kindness do you find in the first two paragraphs? Yes, dear. You have to think and write on your own. This is all these which we are discussing in videos are all just giving an idea for you to frame your answers, right? In the first paragraph, it is written that the old farmer treated the dog like his own child. He'll feed the dog small pieces of fish with their own chopstick and offer boiled rice to him as much as he wanted. And then the second paragraph says that to provide food to the birds, the old farmer will often turn up the surface of the ground. So both these instances proved that the old man was very kind. Second question, what did the dog do to lead the farmer to the hidden gold? Actually, the dog came running towards the farmer, isn't it? It kept its paws against his legs and with its head, it kept on directing towards the spot behind him. The old man initially ignored the dog. Actually, he thought it was playing with him, but it kept on winning and running to and fro until the farmer followed it to the spot. That is how the dog lead the farmer to the hidden gold. Right? Now the third question is, how did the spirit of the dog help the farmer first? How did it help him next? Two times the dog made the farmers very rich, isn't it? First one, the spirit of the dog came in the farmer's dream and first asked him to chop the pine tree and make mortar, big bowl, isn't it? Make mortar and a hand mill out of it. With the mortar and mill, it gave the farmer heaps of gold. Okay. The dog spirit again came into the farmer's dream for the second time and told the farmer to collect the ashes of the mortar and the mill and sprinkle it to the withered trees and they'll blossom. The farmer did this in front of the daimyo, that is the landlord, and was awarded with lavish gifts. Okay, so two times the dog's spirit helped the farmers. Right, dear? Shall we move to the next? Fourth question. Why did the daimyo reward the farmer but punish his neighbor for the same act? First is the farmer had sprinkled the ash over the withered cherry tree and it blossomed. Right? Daimyo was pleased seeing the miracle and he rewarded the farmer. What his neighbor did, actually the kind farmer sprinkle the ash in the sense with a small pinch of ash only he sprinkled. But what happened to his neighbor? He took a handful of ash and he threw it, poured the ash over the cherry tree. He took more ash, handful of ash, poured the ash over the cherry tree, but nothing happened to the tree. Instead, what happened? The fine particles from the ash entered the eyes of the daimyos and his wife. They began to sneeze and cough. This spoiled the splendor of the procession, and so the neighbor was punished by man of the landlord. Children, is it clear here? This is an important question. I want you to be clear with this question. Right? Shall I move to the next question? So this is a conversation, right? So read the following conversation. Ravi, what are you doing? Mridu, I'm reading a book. Who wrote it? Ruskin Bond. Where did you find it? In the library. So children, notice that what, who, where. All these are question words. See the question mark there? Isn't it? What are you doing? Question mark. So questions that require information begin with the question words. Some other question words are also there. What are they? When. Good. Next. Why. Yes. Where. Which. And how. Okay. So what? Where we have to use the question word what. What asks about acting, things, etc. See, what are you doing? It is an action. What actions you are doing? That is what is acting. It doesn't mean that acting in the film. Acting is actions that you are performing. What asks about acting, things, etc. Okay. Who? The question word who asks about people. Who is that? Who is coming next to you? Who is your best friend? So when we are talking about people, we will ask the question using the question word who, which asks about people or thing. Okay. Where asks about place. When asks about time. Why asks about reason or purpose. How asks about means, manners, or degrees. So what is it? Means, manners, and degrees. How you came to school? With my father in bike, means of transport, by van, by walk. So all these means. Manner. How you did this? Ma'am, how you did this activity? It was excellent. So manner. Degrees. Degrees. Superlative. How beautiful. All these comes under how. Whose asks about possession. Possession in the sense ownership. Whose pen is this? All these we discussed in our grammar part itself before. Anyway, we discussed this again because in your book it is a book exercise. Now read the following paragraph and frame question. Now you have to frame questions on the italicized phrase. So I bolded all the letters, all the words. For that, you have to frame question. That word should be the answer and you have to frame question. See, Anil is in school. How will you frame question for this particular sentence? School should be the answer. Yes, Any guesses, dear? Where is Anil? Where is Anil? Anil is in school. I am in school too. Anil is sitting in the left row. So left row, what will be the answer? Which row he is sitting in? Anil is sitting in the left row. He is reading a book. Reading. What will be the question? What is he doing? He is reading a book. Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. What will be the question for the second row? Where is Anil's friend sitting? He is sharpening his pencil. Sharpening. Yes, dear. What is his friend doing? Next, the teacher is writing on the blackboard. You try, Kana. You try the answer. Who is writing on the blackboard? Very good. Children are writing in their copybooks. Some children are looking out of the window. What are some children doing? So, I hope you all know that previously because you all are very intelligent and daily we are using questions like this. We are asking questions like this to our friends and we are speaking also. So I hope this exercise will be easy for you and you have to complete this in your book. Okay, this is what is today's home fun. Now question 2. Write appropriate question words in the blank spaces in the following dialogue. So you have to complete the dialogue using the question words. Right? Neha and Sheila both are talking. Dash, did you get this book? When did you get this book? Where did you get this book also may come. So why they are using when? See the answer. Yesterday morning. The time is specified. So when will be the proper question word. Where did you get this book? In the sense, answer may be in the library, in the bookshop, like that. The answer is yesterday morning. So we are using the question word when. Okay, dash is your sister crying. Why is your sister crying? The reason is given because she has lost her doll. If there is no reason, then the question word may differ. Dash room is this, yours or hers? It's ours. Whose room is this, yours or hers? It is ours. Dash do you go to school? We walk to school, it is nearby. How do you go to school? So children, all these answers has to be filled in your content book itself. Fill in the blanks. My friend lost his chemistry book. Now he doesn't know what to do and where to look for it. There are so many toys in the shop. Nina can't decide which one to buy. You don't know the way to my school. Ask the policeman how to get there. You should decide soon when to start building your house. Do you know how to ride a bicycle? I don't remember when and where I learned it. You should know when to talk and where to keep your mouth shut. Teacher advised Anil. Children, first you finish the exercise, then you come and check the answers, dear. Right? Now you have to add im or in to each of the following words. This is called prefix. Adding before. Patient, impatient. Proper, improper. Possible, impossible. Sensitive, insensitive. Competent, incompetent. So first I gave you the answer for the words using prefix. Now you have to use them in the place of the italicized word in the sentences given below. You have to replace it in the sentence. So this is what? Very difficult. Lacks competence, lose patience, not a proper, without sensitivity. All these words are there and you have to replace it. Okay? You have to replace it. Thank you, dear. We'll see in the next